Small but terrible. Ito ngayon ang bansag sa isang defense team lawyer ni Vice President Sara na si Attorney Christine Ferrer. Hindi nagpalamon ng buhay kay Attorney Kapunan. Ito ay hinggil sa issue ng stipulation sa acknowledgement receipt. Base kasi sa listahan ng accounts na inihanda ng dating COA auditor na si Attorney Wamil, lumalabas na unsigned at undated ang mga ito. Dagdag pa ni Attorney Christine Ferrer, tila hindi rin daw gaanong sinusuri ng panibagong witness ng prosecution team si Sailene Del Campo ang pahina ng acknowledgement receipts ng prosecution panel para matignan kung pareho ito sa listahan na ginagawa ni Attorney Wamil. Kaya naman, na high blood si Attorney Kapunan. Heto ang video, panoorin natin.
Your Honor, can I comment
Yes,
on that, Your
counsel
Honor?
for the respondent.
Your Honor, under the rules, the witness has to identify the document in open court. The problem with their stipulation, Your Honor, is that they will be having the witness identify the documents out of court. So therefore, it is no longer part of the trial. And there's a problem when it comes to the offer. There will be a problem when it comes to their offer of evidence, Your Honor. And with regard to the counter manifestation or the statement of counsel that we want to, look at the witness while she's flipping the document, Your Honor. Precisely, that is what we are doing right now, Your Honor. So we object to the proposal that the examination of the ARs be done outside the court, Your Honor.
I think the purpose...
Your Honor, please,
counsel for Attorney Kapunan, the court views it perhaps as an opportunity to provide an avenue for possible stipulation as to the ARs that you did not stipulate on. Because if I remember correctly, the reason why the ARs presented earlier, the 845, under the witness, Attorney Wamil, was that the observation of the respondent was it was simply contained in a folder, transparency on a folder, and that there was no real sequence to it. So perhaps we can set a date for possible stipulation on the ARs, not really for the witness to confirm it, but for possible stipulation on the ARs,
Yeah.
if the respondent is open to it.
Your Honor, unfortunately, we will not stipulate, Your Honor. We didn't stipulate in the case of Wamil, Your Honor. The same position is maintained, Your Honor, in the case of this witness, Your Honor, because after the ARs have been submitted to the Commission of Audit, Your Honor, the OVP and the DepEd no longer had control over these ARs. So therefore, we do not know what were the receipts that were provided by the COA and how many receipts were given by the COA to the prosecution, Your Honor. And second, these are not common exhibits because we did not mark those documents or ARs as our own. We didn't adopt them as our own evidence, Your
Tama.
Honor. And third, the ARs that were presented or are being presented now by the prosecution have not been compared with our own copies, Your Honor. So we cannot determine with certainty, Your Honor, if their ARs are actually identical with our copies, Your Honor.
Counsel,
So
that
we
is
cannot-
precisely the opportunity the court is opening a chance for you to do so, to compare it with your copies of your ARs. Again, if you so desire. I mean, this is only for the purpose
Your Honor,
of
please,
expediting.
if I may, Your Honor.
Counsel for respondent will please respond first before to the query of the presiding officer before I recognize Attorney Kapunan. Yes, Attorney Christine, so you do not want to take the opportunity to compare your copies of the ARs with their copies of the ARs as submitted to COA or as allegedly submitted to COA?
Your Honor, upon discussion with the team, Your Honor, unfortunately, we cannot do that.
Noted. Attorney Kapunan, what is your pleasure?
At heto naman yung naging sagot at kanyang pinatulan na si Attorney Christine Ferrer. Ito ang sagot ni Attorney Kapunan.
Honor, now I will give in to my temptation. First, Your Honor, what is happening now could have been prevented had we done this exercise during the pretrial. When the clerk of court asked for stipulation on documents, these included stipulations on the acknowledgement receipts. That was the opportune time for the defense counsel to have examined page by page receipt by receipt, the faithful reproduction of the COA AR copies with their own copy, Your Honor. They passed upon this opportunity. Now that we want it done more expeditiously by a motion that I have proposed, which incidentally I wish to amend, that because of their objection to being an out of court, may we amend my motion, Your Honor, that it be done in front of the clerk of court and that the clerk of court be duly authorized by authority of the Honorable Impeachment Court to preside over the sessions, Your Honor.
At sigurado sa Lunes, mapapaihi ito si Atty. Kapunan. Siguradong hindi palulusutin ni Atty. Christine Ferrer si Kapunan. Talagang napakagaling ng defense team lawyer ni Vice President Sara. At sa tingin ko sa puntong ito, talagang napatunayan natin, klarong-klaro, talagang prepared ang defense counsel ni Vice President Sara. Napag-aralan ng mga posibleng mangyari. Kaya talagang bloodbath ang kanilang naging performance na ito. Siguro ito yung sinasabi ni VP Sara. Ay talagang bigatin ang mga nakuhang abogado ni VP Sara. Tapos sasabihin ng mga righteous kakamping, mga loyalista, na kesyo agresibo. Kasi young attorney pa o mga bata pa na hindi kagaya nila Attorney Powa na malumanay. And the rest of the defense team ay mga junior attorneys pa daw. Kaya daw aggressive compared daw sa mga attorneys ng prosecution team. Tulad nila Luistro, yung naglalaway na yan, si Shell Jokno, Atty. Kapunan, na mga veterano na daw. Kuno, hello, mga seasoned attorney atlo na yan sa defense team with years and experience in legal court and proceedings. Di na yan sila juniors lang para maliitin nila. Yun sa prosecution team ba na tinatawag nila na mga veterans? Mga pulpul naman. Kinalawang na ang mga banat. Hindi na updated sa talakan sa korte. Samantali magtungo naman tayo dito sa sinabi kahapon ni Atty. Kapunan na scammer daw si Vice President Sara at isoli daw niya ang pera ng taong bayan. Humingi daw siya ng tawad sa taong bayan. Ay Diyos ko po, Atty. Kapunan, nasa kalagitnaan ka ng impeachment trial, may conclusion ka na agad. Hindi pa tapos ang impeachment, kaya naman ang netizens at ang taga-suporta ni Vice President Sara ay kinuyog sa Atty. Kapunan. Ito mismo ang video, panoorin natin.
Actually, na part nga noong sa
Kasi
guide.
nakalagay sa batas, sa circular, prima facie, ibig sabihin, dapat sila ang mag-prove, hindi na prosecution. Prima facie meaning, pag hindi ka nakaliquidate, hindi sila nakaliquidate, hindi na detalye kung saan ginastos yun. Di ang presumption nun, may misuse or ginamit mo for personal benefit. Sinabi ko nga kanina, scam.
Misuse agad.
And until now po, scam pa din yung pinangahawakan ng prosecution.
Scam with a capital S.
Ay, with the capital.
Since mayor pa pala si VP Sara, lumabas sa COA na may 2 billion pesos na confidential funds sa Davao City since 2016. What do you make of this? Like, ever since,
Pattern.
like, just the
Diba ang definition ng scam hindi lang minsan. Diba? Parang habit na. Vice
Ay,
President,
alam.
Mayor, Vice President.
Alam ni Atty. Kapunan.
Ang tawag doon? Cutter. Diba? Kagaya ni ikaw. Pag linoko ka ng boyfriend mo, scam ba yun? Pag minsan lang, hindi scam yun. Pero pag gano'n, scammer na yun. Hiwalayan na yung boyfriend.
Wala nga boyfriend. Ma'am, pero kapag
Ay.
ulit, if meron po nakikita natin ngayon, no, yung $500 million pesos, may ganitong pattern na po, kumbaga, no,
Isoli niya.
Wow.
Anong nararapat sa scammer? Isoli niyo yung pera. Di ba? Isoli mo yung pera, mag-account ka, at hingi ka ng tawad sa taong bayad. Huwag ka nang tumakbo.
Ay.
Posible po ba na ganito?
Wala pa nga kayo napapatunayan na nagnakaw si VP Sara bilang Vice Presidente ng Pilipinas. Tapos ngayon tatawagin mo na scammer. Tapos sasabihin mo na isoli ang pera ng taong bayan, humingi ng tawad sa taong bayan. For your information, Atty. Kapunan, gustong-gusto po ng taong bayan si VP Sara. dahil alam nila ng taong bayan na hindi magnanakaw ang mga Duterte. Ngayon pa nga lang hirap na kayo na patunayan na magnanakaw ang isang Vice President Sara Duterte. Kaya nga ngayon, nag-iimbento na lamang kayo na scammer si VP Sara. Tapos ang lakas ng loob mo na nasabihin kay Vice President Sara na huwag nang tumakbo sa pagkapangulo sa 2028. Sabihin mo yan kapag napatunayan nyo na nagnakaw si VP Sara mula sa pondo ng taong bayan. Diyos ko po, Attorney Kapunan. Parang hindi abogadong mag-isip. Diba? Guilty na ba si VP Sara sa impeachment trial? Tapos na ba? Kaya niya lang ginagawa ang mga ganitong bagay sa impeachment trial. Yung huli mong sinabi, huwag ka nang tumakbo. Ayun lang naman ang gusto ninyo. Ang huwag nang tumakbo at pigilan ng pagtakbo ni VP Sara sa pagkapangulo sa 2028. Yun ang inyong hangarin. Wala pa nga kayo sa kalahati, sa kalendar ng magiging impeachment trial, ay ganito na kayo mambintang kay VP Sara. More than 10 days na ang impeachment trial pero 0 pa rin ang inyong score. Lamang na lamang ang defense team ni VP Sara. So ngayon, sino ang nagiging scammer sa mga sinasabi mo? Ay wala pa naman kayo napapatunayan na nagnakaw si VP Sara. So sino ngayon ang scammer? Ay ba aking manonood, agree ba kayo? Nasabihan si VP Sara na isang scammer daw ng isang abogado lang. At take note, veterana daw na abogada pero ganito mag-isip bilang isang abogada. Meron na agad conclusion na si VP Sara ay isang scammer. Kahit wala pa namang napapatunayan. Ano ang inyong opinion? I-share mo na ang video na ito. Mag-iwan ng comment at lagyan sa ibaba at magkita-kita ulit tayo sa susunod na video.